Good evening, good morning. Welcome to BJC Halacha Day number 1818. Halacha Day keeps the Yetzer away, and there's a reason why I've been doing my halachas later at night. Just because I want to post the right time for the Omer. So that way we can also count the Omer, because that's what we're learning about, the halachas of counting the Omer. And here's a very interesting halacha. Once again, dedicated in love and memory of Daniela Basfir and Hashem Hashem Aliyah. Let's say someone, God forbid, forgot to count the Omer. Can happen. Because remember, the Omer you begin counting at night, and we already talked about that, and you have until crack of dawn to count with a blessing. But what happens, you went the whole night, past crack of dawn, now it's sunrise the next day, and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to count. What do you do? Im shachach lispor b'layla, if you forgot to count at night, yispor b'yoyim b'lo bracha. Okay. So now you're supposed to count. Let's say today is Thursday night. You didn't count the whole evening. Now it's Friday at 10 a.m. You realize I forgot to count. So count, but without a blessing. Remember, we already said you're supposed to stand up, make the blessing, have in mind what the number is, make the blessing, then count the number. So now, Friday morning, you're going to count the number, but without the blessing. Okay? U'bolayla saboim. And then that Friday night, you can once again count with a blessing for the next day. No problem. Because you counted. Ideally, you're supposed to count at night with a blessing. You didn't count at night. You counted the day. Okay, so you still counted. You got the day in. The following night, go ahead and count again with a blessing. You're still in. You're still in the race. But, aval im shachach, Gam kol hayoyim, but let's say the whole Friday went by and you didn't even count then. You didn't count Thursday night, you count Friday. Now it's Friday night and you're like, oh my gosh, I do not think I counted the Omer. What do you do now? Uh-oh. Im shachach lispor b'layla. So again, aval im shachach gam kol hayom, if you forgot to count the entire day, shuv sefer b'bracha. You can no longer count with a blessing. You can continue to count, but without a blessing. At that point, you've lost the opportunity to count with a bracha, with a blessing. You can have someone else count with a blessing, have me in mind, right? But you no longer can count with the bracha. So you want to really stay in the race by counting every night with a bracha. At the very least, count at the daytime if you forgot to count at night. But if you forgot to count at night, and you forgot to count the whole day, you're out. One strike, you're out. Or two strikes, however you want to call it. All right, thanks for listening to Sponsor Feature Halacha 36. 100 for the gold. Have a good evening.